Minasan, ohayo gozaimasu. Welcome! This channel is for Japanese learners of English. Kyomo shadowing no lesson wo yat ikimashou. Listen to today's real native conversation. Focus on the rhythm and shadow along. Practice daily to master tango, bunpao, hatsuan, and rhythm. Repeat and try again tomorrow if needed. Zei. Chenaru no toroku. Wo onegai shimasu. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
Ever found yourself totally turned around in a new city? It's such a common travel mishap, right?
Oh, totally. It's like you think you're going one way and then bam, you're somewhere completely different.
Yeah, and the panic starts to set in. So how do you actually ask for directions when that happens?
Well, the most basic one is, I'm lost. You could say it like, excuse me, I'm lost. It's a really simple way to start.
Simple and to the point. So what's next?
Right. So after that, you can be more specific. You could say, how do I get to the place? Or can you tell me the way to place?
Yeah, I can see that. That is direct and useful for sure.
Exactly. And if you're not sure if the person knows the place, you can say, do you know where place is?
Okay, so you've got your basic sentences. What about some ways to say it if you're wandering in the city?
You can also say, I got lost in the city. Or if you're hiking in the mountains or something, you can say something like, he got lost while hiking in the mountains, for example.
That's helpful. I guess you could also say, I am a lost child, but that as if you're looking for your parents.
Right. It's important to remember to get lost is the most common way to say you've gone astray.
So you've gotten a response. How do you understand directions? Sometimes it can get so complicated.
Okay, that is where some of the more visual language comes in. Things like turn left to turn right, go straight or go down.
Right. And what about specific landmarks to look out for?
They could say things like, it is next to the library, or it is just past the park, or something like, it is on the corner.
So those kinds of specific phrases. That makes sense.
Yeah, and if you're totally unsure about it, you can ask to repeat, can you repeat that? Or to go slower, you can say, can you speak more slowly?
Those are helpful, for sure. I would definitely get tongue-tied if someone is speeding those directions.
Definitely. And if you get to a point when it's too much, you can always ask for help from someone else.
True. So what should you say before you ask for help?
It's always polite to start with, excuse me, or sorry to bother you, And to end with a thank you or thanks so much for your help is important too.
Yes, the basics of politeness go a long way, especially in a new country.
Absolutely. And a simple thank you is understood universally.
So between I am lost and thank you, Eller, there are a range of ways to ask and understand directions.
Yeah, and it just makes traveling so much less stressful when you know you can ask for help when you need it.
Definitely. And it's also a great way to connect with the locals.
That's right. It is like a mini adventure of its own.
It really is. Thanks for walking us through it.
All right, we've finished today's lesson. How did you find it? 理解できない部分はありませんでしたか? Repeat and try again tomorrow if needed. Please let me know your kansa or request in the comments. ぜひ Chenaru no toroku wo onegai shimasu. I look forward to seeing you all again soon. See you next time. Bye-bye.